Right now on Vallo Vision News, gas prices are soaring across the country. But are the prices causing UM students to put the brakes on spring break plans?
And our men's basketball team competed in the Division II NCAA tournament. Find out how the Falcons performed over the weekend. Vallo Vision News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Madison Smith.
And I'm Preston Bennett. Thank you so much for watching. With spring break looming, gas prices are going up and students are second-guessing their spring break plans.
Vallo Vision News reporter Wyatt Smith joins us in the studio with more on how prices are impacting students' travel plans. Wyatt?
Thanks, Madison. As spring break approaches, students are getting ready to travel. But with gas prices reaching a 3.5-year peak, how are students adapting? Prices across Alabama have jumped 10 cents from Monday. AAA says their statewide average for a gallon of regular hit $3.59 today. According to Gas Buddy, prices in Montevallo are a little lower, but rising prices means it's costing many students over $50 to fill their tank. And a drive down to the beach could empty 2 tanks of gas, leaving some students feeling the pain at the pump.
I think it's gonna put a dent in my account. I'm headed to Panama City for spring break, so I already know that's 3 hours there and 3 hours back. Yeah, that's gonna be a dent in my account. It's gonna be unbearable. I hate it, but I gotta live with it as a college student.
Nationally, gas prices jumped 5 cents from yesterday to hit an average of $3.84 a gallon. That's the highest price since September 2023. Back to you, Preston.
Thank you, Wyatt. In other campus headlines, Montevallo's men's basketball team made the trip to Fort Lauderdale, Florida to compete in the NCAA Division II tournament this past weekend. The 5-seed Falcons won their first round game Saturday against 4-seed Florida Southern 88-81. Derek Moore, the star senior forward, led the team in scoring with 21 points, shooting around 72% from the floor. The Falcons lost their next game Sunday against 1-seed Nova Southeastern 98-85. Brandon Fusell led UM with 26 points on the night as the Falcons ended their season 22-9 on the year. This is the best record the Falcons have had under head coach Anthony Camara, as well as the best record they've had since 2014.
Alpha Gamma Delta sorority held its annual Kick Out Hunger philanthropy last week. The event featured a head-to-head style kickball tournament between Greek organizations. ATO won first place for the fraternities, while first place for sororities went to DG. The event was able to raise roughly $700. The communication program hosted its 6th annual senior showcase at the SAC last Thursday. The event showed senior communication majors with their booths set up their offers for achievements. The event is set up and planned by the seniors for their capstone class. Dr. Tiffany Wang says this event is a way for students to prepare for their future.
So they are highlighting communication competencies that they have gained through the program. And we've had several students who have been doing employment interviews this semester. So that's really helpful to be thinking about what you can bring into the workplace or into a graduate program.
Learn more about this year's Senior Showcase on the Communication Studies Instagram. Just search for @UMComms.
Voting for SGA nominees and college night side leaders closed this afternoon. The election results for SGA will be announced at 5:30 p.m. today on the Farmer Stage at Farmer Hall. The announcement for the new purple side and gold side leaders will follow shortly after at 6 p.m. in front of Palmer Hall. Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and be sure to like and follow and subscribe while you're there.
Still ahead on Vallo Vision News, Montevallo softball is now a top team in the country, and one Falcon pitcher is rewriting the record books.
Plus, 3 Montevallo wrestlers take their shot at the NCAA championships as the young program caps off a historic season. Sports is next. Welcome back to VVN.
Sports anchor Sarah Turner joins us now in the studio with a look at Falcon athletics. Sarah, welcome.
Falcon softball is getting national attention, now ranked number 23 in the country at the midway point of the season. Montevallo sits at 22-6, including an 8-1 home record, and has already picked up 3 ranked wins against opponents. A big reason for that success has been senior pitcher Taylor Lloyd, who's emerged as one of the top arms in the Gulf South Conference this year. Last week, Lloyd set a new program record for career strikeouts, reaching 424 in a win over West Alabama. She currently leads the GSC in ERA, innings pitched, and wins. 3 Montevallo wrestlers wrapped up their seasons at the NCAA Championship over the weekend. Cole Hunt, Carson Freeman, and Jake Chisholm each dropped their opening matches at the national meet. Despite the early exits, the Falcons put together a historic season, finishing with a program-best 10 dual wins in just their 3rd year of competition, and the future looks bright. All 3 wrestlers are expected to return next season as Montevallo looks to build even more history in year 4 of the program. In other news, March Madness starts tomorrow. Have you guys filled out your brackets yet?
I have. I got my Gators winning it all. Obviously, we're going to go back-to-back. It's just about to happen. Okay. I did pick Santa Clara over Kentucky. I don't know what you did, but I think we.
I did the same.
I was about to say, yeah. I think we're thinking alike in that sense. Madison, what about you?
I did not fill out a March Madness bracket, and that's okay. You guys can have so much fun with that.
There we go.
But thank you so much, Sarah. Still ahead on VVN, film's brightest stars were shining bright at the Oscars this past Sunday. We take a look at the big winners, plus find out how this year was a milestone for female filmmakers. More on this in The Buzz when we come back.
Your college years aren't just about academics. From college night traditions to local hotspots, there's no shortage of things to do. Every year of your education, Montevallo means more fun and memories along the way.
News.
Now it's time for The Buzz. Hollywood is still buzzing about this year's Oscars. The Academy Awards brought together the biggest names in film to celebrate the year's best movies and performances. The night delivered some memorable moments and major wins. Taking home Best Actor was Michael B. Jordan for his performance in Sinners, marking one of the film's 4 total wins. Best Actress went to Jessie Buckley for her role in Hamnet. Paul Thomas Anderson won Best Director for One Battle After Another, a film that would go on to dominate the night. The biggest honor of all, Best Picture, also went to One Battle After Another, which ended the evening as the most awarded film of the ceremony, with 6 Oscars. In a historic first, Autumn Durald Arkapaw became the first woman to win the Oscar for Best Cinematography for her work on Sinners, breaking through a long-standing barrier in one of Hollywood's most male-dominated fields. Arcapaw's win not only recognizes exceptional craftsmanship, but also signals a shift toward greater representation behind the scenes. Mass Communication Assistant Professor Dr. Kaylee Martin, who wrote her dissertation about women in filmmaking, says this win could have a big impact on future generations of filmmakers.
It was a huge day for women in film. Women have been nominated in this category at least 2 or 3 times, with the earliest being 2018. And this was the first time in the Academy's 98-year history that a woman had not only been nominated, but took home the Oscar. So it was a huge day, and it was just a moment for women, especially when we work in the technical roles like cinematography, to go, I truly can do that. I can get there one day.
To learn more about historic women in film, head to the Vallo Vision News website to get the full interview.
If your spidey sense is tingling, it might be onto something. The first trailer is out for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Marvel says the film will be in theaters July 31st. The trailer offers a glimpse of how Punisher and Hulk feature in the film. It's the 4th standalone movie starring Tom Holland as the famed web-slinger. According to The Hollywood Reporter, this is Holland's final contracted standalone film, Spider-Man film. And I know I've been looking forward for this film to come out for a while. Madison, how about you?
I definitely have. I've been a fan of Tom Holland since about the 2016 era when he was in Civil War, so I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Remember, there's always more news from our team of reporters on our website, ValloVisionNews.com.
That's all the time we have for today's show.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in to ValloVision News again after spring break.